All right, so one last midnight. Welcome to a little midday stream of European Truck Simulator. Oh, last night I installed the Pro mods and stuck me all the way back up into my base in the United Kingdom. Oh. So I kind of had to start all over again. I started moving my way across the country again for the third time in the last couple days. It's been crazy. So I'm in Lilla, something like that. I need to find some sort of job here. Maybe something that'll take me around France and then maybe down into Italy, back into Italy again. I don't know, it's been killing me. We could grab this one. This is 54,000 for this haul. Taking watermelons? Sure, why not? Let's grab some watermelons. We're gonna go all the way through Italy. It's gonna be a long, long drive. I don't even know where my pickup for that one is. But let's find it. Alright, let's get out of here. Hope you guys are having a good day. Friday. Always a good day when it's Friday. Heavily modded. I'll show you guys a list of mods. It's got a ton of mods in here. They just recently added the pro mods in. Been told to get the pro mods, so I did get the pro mods, and now we're running with pro mods. Kind of interesting. Let me just make sure. Hold on. Let me go pick up the watermelons first. Make sure I'm live on all these channels. I think I should be live on all these channels, but let me just make sure. Alright, I think this is my... That's my watermelon delivery right there. That truck right there. Yep. I'll go ahead and grab this truck really fast. Oh, was it off on this? There we go. Alright, perfect. Just real quick. Make sure I'm live everywhere. Oh, still says I forgot to change one channel information. Hold on. Let me do that really fast. Alright, good. And good. I think this is updated too. Perfect. Alright, ready to go. Ready to go. Super, super, super long haul. Try to get me back down in Italy here. I'm gonna need some rest pretty soon. Gonna need some fuel. So probably should map that out here. Okay, I've got a rest stop and a fuel stop coming up right after I get on A2. See if anybody's coming. Pretty decent sized trailer. pretty decent sized trailer. Taking watermelons all the way down to the bottom of Italy. Long haul. I added in pretty recently a more realistic traffic AI, so the traffic should be a little bit heavier. What we'll do is we'll pull up to the, once we get on A2, we'll pull up to the gas, we'll fill up, and then maybe take a break, so we're driving in the daytime. At least a decent portion of it in the daytime. I can go after this guy. What I don't get is, I don't understand why the AI turns off their lights like at this time. It's just not enough light. They should have their headlights on, but they don't have their headlights on. I mean, if you look in my right-hand rear-view mirror, that guy behind me doesn't have his headlights on. Gets a little tough to see them at dusk. They flip off their lights. Whoa, what do you hit your brakes for, bud? Let me turn out to outside mode. I like this mode a little bit better. I think I'm going to start playing with 3 screens. I have a 3-screen setup to begin with. I need to figure out how to get that set up. I used to play 3 screens, but I don't know how to do it with OBS. With the streaming software and everything else running. You're gonna have to figure out how to do that. So you guys can see the 3-screen driving. That'd be pretty cool. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Come on, buddy. Let me in. Thank you. It's a long haul. 54,000 though. Worth 54,000. That'll help to pay off some of my loan. A crazy loan. I think the last level up I did, I took the final long distance. So we need to start working on like fuel efficiency and stuff now. I'm gonna get stuck behind this. You guys are nutty. Alright, we have a... Is this just parking? I thought this was gas too. I think this is gas. At any rate, we're gonna sleep here. Well, you know what? I can... yeah, you know what? Let's just take a little sleep. I don't know what... I think I'm gonna wake up. When am I gonna wake up? Yeah, late afternoon. Well, that's when I woke up, late afternoon. Oh, it's gonna be nutty. Getting on this road. Holy gods. Guy was cool enough to let me in. How insane was that? Alright, let's, there's gonna be some gas soon. I thought there was some gas soon. There we go, right up the road, good. We need this fuel. Get this fuel, and then I don't have to worry about fuel for a while. Probably cost me about 600. Oh my god, it's gonna cost me way more than that. No, maybe about 600. Alright. Alright, let's continue on. We have a long, long haul in Italy. Just take most of it outside. Yeah, so Pro Mods is pretty interesting. I mean, it's just interesting that the amount of roads that it adds in, the amount of cities that it adds in. It's going to be fascinating to do some drives here. It's going to be a lot longer. Get to see more. Hey, Cool Gamer, what's going on, buddy? Got all my mods turned back on for ETS. We've got Pro mods installed. Doing a seriously long haul right now. We're doing like 20 tons of watermelons. Dragging my vehicle down. Need to spend some money upgrading my vehicle, but I can't. Goblin, what's going on, buddy? I have to pay off that loan. That loan is killing me. Still like 300,000, and I can't partially pay it off, which is, you know, I don't understand. If you got $300,000 loan, you got an extra 100 grand laying around, you should be able to throw that 100 grand on it. Cut that principal down a little bit, but they don't let you do that. You have to pay it all off in one lump, which is not cool. Awesome plane coming in. Some airport up there. Look at that, 1,100 miles to drive this. Drop off these watermelons. Irish Gaming Contractors. Oh, God, he freaked me out. I said your name, and I said your name, and the sirens ran off, buddy. What do you have to tell me about that? Thanks for the subscription. Really appreciate it. If you want to join the Discord channel, it's discord.me/OneLastMidnight. We have a great community there. Feel free to join. And if you need anything, you can contact me there. I'd be more than happy to help you out. Appreciate the sub. Thanks, man. All right, continuing on. Yeah, one of the things, speaking of Irish, one of the things that ProMods gives is Ireland, which is awesome. So we're going to have to drive some Ireland because kind of missing it from summer. We have to go back and check that out. See how well they did on the absolutely narrow and terrifying roads of Ireland. Beautiful, beautiful country. Roads, though, are for at least for me was a little bit interesting to get used to. No, I'll come over. All right, I think that we're leaving France and kind of cutting through Denmark and Sweden, I believe, to get down to Italy. We're kind of taking a little shortcut. Instead of doing all of France, we're kind of cutting through a couple other countries. I believe that's what we're doing. Let's look at the map really fast. Yes. We're going to be going into Luxembourg, down in Strauss. I did notice that with the Pro mods, the map is a little bit slower, and loading the game. Oh my god, loading the game is a little slower too. That initial load, whoo, buddy. So Pro mods you can download for free. You'll get hit with what is that? My ad blocker won't let me go to that site, but it's it was like AdFly or something, that site that hits you, throws ads at you, and then they let you download. Or you can spend $1 and download it just as a single file. Just kind of cool. I paid the buck. Why not? Support these guys in their mod making. Gotta get past this guy up this hill. I am looking at, now that I determined that my G27 is a hardware issue, I am looking at the Fantech. I'm thinking about purchasing a Fantech setup. I think that's how, I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. So I might do that for myself for Christmas. I'm not 100% sure. I'll wait, see if it goes on sale. If it does, then I'll scoop it up. They do have a little bundle right now that's on sale. It's not, it doesn't save you that much. It saves you like $100, which will probably be the shipping cost of the whole thing. So if you guys are noticing a lot more traffic, that's because I installed a realistic traffic mod. Alright, we're crossing the border here. You live in Malaysia? Nice. How's Malaysia, man? Never been. Never been to Malaysia. How is it? Yeah, we're crossing the border again, right up here. Wow, that was like just a little edge of the country that we pulled into. man, don't slow me down. Come on, buddy. I can't believe that guy's 3 a.m. Woo! Late. Oh, thanks for joining the stream. Let's stay up late too. 3 a.m. is probably your Saturday, right? Just turn to your Saturday. Yeah, I've been watching the weather. The south is getting the snow, Goblin. I don't know what's going on. The southern states are getting snow. I thought it was pretty wild. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, man. That was weak. That was ultra weak. That goes $1,000 off of my $56,000 I'll get for this route. All right, let's see. Still got 1,000 miles to go on the journey. So we did Rome the other night. What a disappointment. I couldn't even believe that they didn't have like a background mat or something with the Colosseum or something, you know, that's kind of quintessential to Rome. Hey, buddy. You need to get over. Any other lane. I have some sort of ambulance or something behind me, but he's not even going fast enough. Get over. There you go. Finally. Turkey. Hey Anthony, what's going on, bud? Thanks for joining the stream. Man, that guy's loud. Little speed trap here. This is auto, right? Had to go buy a new Xbox 360. No way. Yours die out on you? And why did you go back to a 360? Probably have a lot of titles for it, right? I was never really into console gaming, so I didn't spend a bunch on titles and stuff like that. Snow and American Truck Simulator would be fun. Yeah, Seasons would be fun. Oh, that guy just collided with me. He scared the tar out of me. What was that all about? All right, so tally this up to $1,500 in fines so far. I wasn't even changing lanes or anything. Maybe I was reading chat. Guy hammered me. Disc Reader was acting up. Trey didn't want to come out. Yeah, I've got about 40 games for it. Yeah, I know. I totally hear you. I didn't have many games when I moved from the 360 to the Xbox One. I still have the 360. The thing that I like about the 360 the most is the two Connect Sports games. Those two Connect Sports games are fantastic. And I thought, well, the Xbox One being a Connect 2 next generation reader, they would come out with some awesome sports titles. Negative. They did one sports title, and it's more of an arcadey kind of sports title. It really wrecked it. Totally wrecked it. Can't stay logged on long, just want to hop in and say hi. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. How was the Astro race? For me, it was a disaster. I think everybody else had a good time. I kept dying. I was dying left and right. I was like dying right before capturing the hab. You should watch it. The only thing that I'm disappointed with, and that's well, not really disappointed, but it's just too bad that we couldn't have everybody had cameras so that we could see everybody racing around. You only got my perspective. Though you could see people running around on the horizon capturing the habs, it wasn't as good. It would have been a lot better if you could actually see them capturing the habs. But otherwise, it was fun. It was fun. They start doing some optimization. We need to go back and revisit a race like that again. Got a little laggy at some points, mainly because of the way that they load and unload objects, but what can you do? You know what? I don't know why my speed is set to US speed in here. Let me change this. Where is that going to be at? Gameplay? Let's here. Alignment north locked. Show navigation always. Navigation mode best. Cruise control. Lengthen units. Let's go to kilometers. Kilotons, liters. Where's speed? Display currency. Length units, temperature units, volume units, consumption units. Where is the speed units? It's kind of weird. Region presets? Oh, let's go with that. Let's see what happens. There we go. Okay. It fixed it. The speed on the bottom in the display was always correct, but then the speed on the top, my actual speed, was off. I think it was in US mileage. I don't remember when or why I changed that, but we got a long, long haul. Still like 21 hours to go. Should be okay on fuel. Gonna have to do another sleep though. It's kind of a given. probably should stop at the next rest stop. That way I can drive in the daytime. Driving a huge ton of watermelons. And I gotta get this engine upgraded. I'm still trying to get levels on so that I can get some better engines. I think there's some parking up ahead. Probably should pull off for a little sleep. Get a little daytime driving in. Take this first one. Be easier to get out. All right. Take a little break. Wake up. 7 o'clock in the morning. That is perfect. Traffic's kind of heavy though. Somebody be generous. Come on, buddy. Either pick up your speed. Turkey. These guys, I don't understand. They don't know about merging. So Pro Mods is pretty cool. Pro Mods is worth it. Definitely worth getting it. I spent $1.50. I was okay. It was like $1 for the Pro Mods, and then it was another 50 cents for. They have another add-on, which is like realistic truck models or logos, company logos, and stuff like that. I was like, okay, whatever. You know what? That's totally worth it. Give me a little bit of better realism. I'll take it. I'll give you $1.50. That to me, totally worth it. But you can get it for free. You just got to go through multiple downloads. Got to deal with Adify or whatever that thing is called. My malware blocker blocks that site. It's way too many viruses. It's not even worth going there. Getting yourself a virus. What time is it right now? It's 1:30 in the afternoon. Central Standard Time. Or just look up like time in Chicago. This is really cool. This is a very cool city. What exactly are we doing here? Oh, wow. This is wild. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, that was cool. In your lane, bud. Man, if this is modeled after the real intersection, this is nuts. I thought for sure he was going to cut in front of me. Great sized town. This is a huge town. That's one of the things that the default game is missing right off the bat, is having decent sized towns. Justin, what's going on, buddy? Hey, do you have Windward? Oh, you got it. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. B-Harm also has Windward. I've asked him if he wants to get in it. And, start playing with us. You gotta get to, I think we're level 42 right now, but, DBA was saying it's pretty easy to get to level 42. You gotta keep one character our level. Everybody has to stay pretty much the same. Golden came in. I don't know if you saw that. That was kind of a surprise. I didn't think he was going to come in. He was kind of sneak surprised us in there. But that was really good. I really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. And challenging. It was challenging. Sandbox, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for joining. You just bought Wildlands and Stellaris. Nice. We need to try out a multiplayer of Wildlands. Absolutely. I called this morning for your mug, and it hadn't been delivered yet. So I gotta call him today at 4 and see what's going on. I have Stellaris. Stellaris is a good game too. Strategy games though, I tried to put up a couple strategy games, people didn't watch it. So I don't know. I don't think people like watching me play strategy games. I think the people who watch strategy games really want like inside information. They want somebody to know all the mechanics of the game mechanics and to be able to min-max everything, to tell you, well, if you do this, you're gonna get a better advantage because of this, and you're gonna get a better advantage because of that, and pretty. Look at this. This is pretty. I think we're going in the Alps or something. This is awesome. Stellaris is cool though. My problem with Stellaris is that it's not really a problem with the game itself. It's a problem with the way I play it, where you start building up these planets and you start improving these planets, right? And I get attached to these planets and not want to give them up to computer control, because you can only manage so many. I think it's like 5 you can manage personally, and then you have to make a new region, or whatever it's called, new zone, region, whatever it is, and then you have to let the computer control that other region. Then you go capture more, and you grow your regions, and so on and so forth. I always had a hard time giving up control, because I'm like, oh, I got this really cool planet I'll go in. Have I played Oxygen Included? I have it. I bought it when it first came out in early access, and I've been just kind of holding on to it. I haven't gone back to it yet. Mainly because I don't know that I want to spoil it for myself. They've done a couple major updates since the last time I played it. Like 3 major updates since the last I played it. It might be worth going back to and checking out again. Oh, look at this scenery. The red and the green hot air balloons up there. Speaking of hot air balloons, oh, I got this, and I don't even know how it got served up in my recommended videos, but I got this, like, top 10 whatever videos, and it's just like people doing dumb, I don't even think they were doing dumb things. It was just like accidents that happened, and one of them was a hot air balloon, and I guess they were trying to launch the hot air balloons on a really windy day. And so 2 of them went out of control. One of them, the basket wound up slamming into the ground. And the operator was like hanging out of the basket. And it must have been a good maybe 40, 50 feet in the air. And then it swooped back down and smashed into the ground again. And then the operator fell out of the basket. And there's still other people in the basket. And the video was like, there's one person in the video going, you know, oh my God, you know, and he falls, this guy falls out who was the operator, and it was like, I hope he's not the operator, and these 2 people are like floating away. They're going into space or something. I'm like, oh my God. I don't even know how that got served up to me. This is an awesome tunnel, by the way. Power Joker, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for joining, really appreciate it. We're totally going through this mountain. This is awesome. We still have 1,200 kilometers to go on this delivery. This was an extremely long delivery. When I started, I had it in miles. It was 1,100 miles total. So I turned all my mods back on. The most recent one I added was the more realistic traffic mod, and there is significantly more traffic. Oh, look at that train over there. Look at that train. Nice. 2 train. No, that's a truck. That was 2 trains. This is awesome. I can't wait until American Truck Simulator does Colorado. That's gonna be sweet. The Midwest, though, I forget it. It's gonna be the most boring driving to do. Is this Italy? Yeah, I think we're coming in the top side of Italy. There's a mountain range there. Somebody said what the mountain range was last time. I don't know if that was Gamer said what the mountain range was, but there's a mountain range. And we went through it another way. We're kind of going like straight down the middle of it right now. This is a pretty cool route. I'm hauling watermelons from France to Italy. It's a long haul. Long haul for watermelons. This is all just absolutely beautiful. I would love to live in a place like this. All this trees and stuff like this. That to me would be heaven. Love to live in one of these areas. Problem is, I wouldn't have good internet access. I'd have horrible internet access. I have a nice little house, little cabin back in there, deep in the woods. That would be awesome. Get up in the morning, hunt my rabbit, my garden going. No moving. Oh, look at this bridge. Do some fishing. Look at this, man. This would be sweet. Just drive over the hill. A nice little river cutting through the middle of these canyon here. Do some fishing. That'd be awesome. Google Map mod for ATS? I believe that I do. But they just got done changing the way that the navigation works. I need to go back. For ATS, I have it. They also have the Google mod for European Truck Simulation. I need to add that one in. I need to make sure all the mods work with all the changes that they've made. The other thing I hated, so I added in Pro mods last night, and they put me back in my base in UK. Oh, it was so painful. So painful. I need a new home base. Soon as I can get out of this loan, I will build up some cash. I will get another garage. I don't think I can get out of the loans, to be honest with you. It's so much money to buy a truck and a garage that I probably have to wind up paying off this loan, get another $400,000 loan so I can buy another garage and a couple more trucks. I'll just be stuck in loans forever. Pretty stuff. They need to rework the birds because I'm sorry. I've never seen birds just fly around in a group like that unless it's vultures or crows, and that seems to be the only thing that they have. Oh, okay. That was the Swiss Alps, man. That was Switzerland. We're going into Italy now. We're leaving Switzerland. Now we're going into Italy. That was the Swiss Alps. Sorry. Alright, I'm doing okay for fuel and for resting. I got a long ways to go. Like this, you know, and it only seems to be like above the road. There's my loan payment. It's almost $6 grand. Yeah, they need to rework that. Let's see. It's very expensive. I put in weeks and weeks on this game to get myself up and running. Oops. With no debt, but it's nice. Yeah. Sandbox is all. Oh yeah, you really have to do the grind for the dough. You gotta do the grind for the dough, whatever you do. It doesn't matter. They don't even, no, they don't even flap. They just like sit there and come on in. Come on in. I don't want to be in that lane though. Or maybe I do want to be in that lane. How does this road work? No, I'm not getting off there. I'm getting off on the next one. Buddy, you're going to try to pass me on the right-hand side between two trucks? We're going to eat your car up. Shoot. I need this exit. Sorry, buddy. Gorgeous. Huge difference with Pro mods. Huge, huge difference. For $1. for $1 single. And I'm sure they've made a ton of money just charging $1. Would be better though when you crash with somebody though, is to have them be damaged on the side of the road. If you crash into like an oil tanker, see it explode. They need a little bit more realism. Just in the destruction department. Hold on one second. I want to see where we're at on the map. Take a quick look. Kind of an understanding of where we are. And how far we need to go. It would have been nice to open up Milano. But I don't think we're going to get there. We're going around the city. So we're not going to unload that. We are going to maybe unlock this one. We're going all the way down to the very, very tip. Now, let's see. There was a change to Rome for pro mods. You'll notice. Well, maybe not. Maybe there wasn't a change. All right, let's continue on. Continue on our drive. Oh, I did get it. I did get it. Awesome. I was kind of outside of that. I thought maybe that's part of Pro Mods. Maybe Pro Mods is a little bit more generous on the distance. It says I have 14 hours in game time to make this delivery. Go, buddy. Go get him. That was the other thing I added in. I added in more police and ambulance, more realistic police and ambulance traffic. We also added in more realistic airplane and helicopter traffic. I did not find a mod for more realistic train length though, which I would like to be able to get. Oh, sorry, bud. Sorry. I realized I had to get off over here. Yep, so I'm debating doing the Fantech steering system. It's going to be expensive, but I'm debating doing it. Yes, mine is officially dead. I spent, what day was it? Wednesday? I spent a better portion of like 6 hours Wednesday trying different driver configurations, different in-game configurations, different Logitech profiler configurations. I even tried people's plugins to try to get rid of the dead zone. I couldn't get rid of the dead zone. It's not in just one game, it's in multiple games, so that leads me to think that it is a hardware issue, not a software issue. Because I did everything. I cleaned it all off. Wiped it all out. I can't nullify out the dead zone anymore. I did do some reading that every once in a while these steering wheels, these Logitech steering wheels, have a problem with their drive system, their gear system, and they wind up losing some of the mechanism on the inside. And the only way you can get it fixed is to send it to them to repair it. But it's probably going to cost me several $100s to do that. And it doesn't make a lot of sense. Might as well just invest that money into something that's new. I haven't pulled the trigger on it, but I'm thinking about it. They have support for the hardware, but the hardware it's like 3 years old or 4 years old. And so I'm out of any warranty. I'd have to pay for it out of pocket. That means paying for shipping for the unit, which would probably be about 30, 40 bucks. And probably paying to ship it back to me. And on top of that, the repair. Hey Benzie, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for joining the stream. I saw you playing Life is Feudal, Forest Village a little while ago. How's your village coming along? Fantex make your steering wheels. Yes, it's F-A-N-A. F-A-N-A. Yeah, Fantex. I think that's how you pronounce it. And they're beautiful steering wheels. They're expensive as all get out. But they're beautiful. Solid metal. Gorgeous steering wheels. I think I loaded it up today. You got a couple screenshots this morning. Oh, you lost your whole village and you had to start again. Oh, no. No. Couldn't reload? From a previous? So sad, absolutely sad. Yeah, Justin, they have a bundle right now. The Fantech, it's like a Xbox One and PC combination bundle, which isn't bad. It isn't bad at all. Compare if you like start adding pieces in there. Debating doing a new steering wheel, yeah. Debating doing the Fantech steering wheel system. The bundle, I think, is what, $1,200 for the steering wheel. That's the pedals. That's the steering wheel base. That's the actual steering wheel itself and the shifter. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh my god. Gotta pay attention. Have to pay attention to the road. Yeah, and then you can buy, you get one rim with it. They call it a rim. The steering wheel, they call it a rim. You get one rim with it, but then you can purchase other rims, and the rims are relatively reasonable. They're like 99 bucks per rim. Going to which city now? Torino? Is that how you pronounce it? It's way on the bottom. Way on the bottom of Italy. I'm taking watermelons. A little bit of watermelons. Yeah, that one's more Forza specific, right? Like I said, the cover, you take the cover off and, or the rim off, whatever you call it. Oops, I'm really speeding. Let me slow down a little bit. You take the rim off and you can put whatever rim you want. So if you're doing F1, you should have an F1 rim. If you're going to be doing rally stuff, you should have a rally rim. Which, like I said, it's reasonable, right? So that's probably the only ones that I'd be doing. Rally, and the Forza would probably work for any of the street cars. I don't think I would get one specifically for F1. I stopped racing after my G27 kind of went bonkers on me. It's unfortunate. I've loved with the steering wheel, man. The racing games are just incredible. And I have a 3-monitor setup. I've always had a 3-monitor setup. You guys are only ever seeing just one monitor. I think if I do 3-monitor driving, what I'll do is I'll have a camera over my shoulder so that you guys can see the 3 monitors. You're right now, OBS is just displaying the center monitor. But it's so much easier when you have the 3 monitors because you get that whole peripheral vision kind of thing. Mr. Exon, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. Doing very well. How are you doing, sir? Yeah, I might do it for racing. Oh, so anyways, I'm trying to set up the wheel, right? And I decided to do it in American Truck Simulator. And only with the cab. And so I'm constantly tweaking stuff, going back to the game, tweaking stuff, going back to the game. And, oh man, the steering got to be so bad. I had a head-on collision with another semi. That truck is so messed up. I have no idea what it's going to cost me to get that truck repaired. Get a direct drive wheel. Yeah, isn't the Fantech one a direct drive wheel? Their new Fantech version 2.5, isn't that direct drive? The Club Sport one? You can go up higher from there, but that seems to be like the mid-range, a nice mid-range direct drive wheel. Hold on. Let me pull off here. Get some gas, get a rest. All right. Let's get out of here. Oh, Lucy H leveled up. Sweet. There's another steering wheel that's like the next one up, kind of level-wise, which is like, there's two more. There's like Accu something. I don't remember the last name of it. Hold on. My dumb but muted this stream. Haha, good now. I was asking, I was thinking about the Fantech. The Fantech setup. But I think Fantech is direct drive. Tank is full. Good. Taking a long time to fill the tank. We're almost to our destination. It's been a long, long drive. Yeah, the Fantech. Okay, cool. Which one do you have? I was looking at the Club Sport 2.5. They have a bundle for Xbox One right now that looks pretty good. It's with the upgraded shifters, the new version shifters. There's a V3, not shifter, the pedals, the V3 pedals, and then the shifter. I still have like 600 kilometers to go. "600 kilometers driving through Italy with their weird sound barrier, the see-through sound barrier." I guess they put that see-through sound barrier on there is because it maybe makes it look a little bit nicer. So you're not just seeing a wall. You get to actually see the landscape on the other side. Kind of fascinating. Oh, looking over here. Oh, a little river or something. I have a bus driving simulator that I haven't played. I purchased it a long time ago. It was on sale. And I purchased it. The reviews are okay. They're not spectacular reviews. But I thought you should try that one out. Give that one a shot. The Club Sport 2.5? Sweet. That's exactly what I'm looking at getting. Do you love it or what? I mean, is it really good? Is it worth the money to throw down on it or what? 3.0 Club Sport pedals. Nice. Did you get that little, there's like a, it's kind of like a resistor for the brake and the gas. They said it makes it more realistic. It's like another 60 bucks per one of those little resistor things. It's kind of like, almost kind of like a little hydraulic thing that you attach to the pedals. Give us a review, Mr. Exon. I'd like to hear a review. Nice. Exactly what I wanted to hear. But definitely worth it, especially if you're into racing sims. Racing, trucking, farming, any kind of driving sim, right? Yeah, I would love to have a setup. They sell a cage. Fantech also sells that cage and a seat. I'd love to have that. That's like another 1,500 bucks. But I have no room for that. The dimensions of it are huge. That's like half of my office after setting it up completely. iRacing and really smooth. Yeah, I'm really interested in that shifter. That you can do a sequential or the H pattern shifter. I'm really interested in that shifter. I'd probably only ever use it as a sequential, but that would be really cool. Dude, it's not me. I'm on the speed limit, man. Get off my tail, buddy. I'm not pulling over for you. It's this ambulance that's causing a noise here. That guy right there. And a cop behind him. Wow. Giant parade of emergency vehicles. Another one. Another one behind us? That was cool. Alright, let's see. Mr. Exton says, lol. Yeah, I built a rig out of PVC. And have everything bolted down to it. Sturdy as heck. Shifter's great. It's smooth as well. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that. Either doing my own PVC build. I mean, because if you look at it, it's pretty easy to kind of build up. When I bought all my stuff, the pedals and the shifter, etc., they had a package deal for the Club Sport. Yeah, they have a package deal going on right now, too. It's the Xbox One / PC Forza. Which you're only saving like 99 bucks on the package, but still. It's 99 bucks. Even if I was to build my own little, I'd have to get, I have a huge, they call it an L desk, a huge oak L desk. I'd have to get rid of half of my desk. The only way I'd be able to do it. Alright, Benzie buddy. You're out. You're going to sleep. Totally understand. Take care, man. You have a good night, too. We'll see you next time. This one drive we've done so far, it's been an hour and 16 minutes real time. Just this one drive. It's pretty cool, but it's a long drive. That's funny that you say that. Mr. Exon was saying that he uses his for a farming sim as well as for European truck sim. Do you have ATS, by the way? American Truck Sim? And it works great, but it's a bit overkill. And for the farming sim, he says you probably want to make a button box because there's a lot of unassignable buttons. I was just looking at a video to make an analog handbrake and also to make an analog button box or a button box for your driving sim. But again, I would be close to the keyboard, so I'd probably just hook it up to the keyboard. I'm not to the point where I could be independent like that. If I ever get to the point where YouTube is actually making me some money, or Twitch is making some, or whatever those are making me some money, then I might invest in like a full rig. I'd probably have a separate dedicated computer for it. Oh man, long drive. Still 372 kilometers to go. I know, my smoke is like, I need to crack a window or something. I have no, there's no air movement in here right now. So it's just kind of hanging out right in front of my monitor. And the problem is my windows, my shades are open. So I'm getting the reflection off, the sunlight's reflecting off of the smoke. I just looked at it, I had to blow at the camera to kind of clear it out a little bit. Oh, I had a rough sleep last night. My wife is a tosser and turner. Some nights it's so bad she keeps me up all night. Last night was one of those nights. The worst part of it is I'm a light sleeper, so like any like bed shaking in bed kind of just wakes me up. It's the worst when I'm trying to fall asleep. If I go to bed after her and she's already tossing and turning, I'll be drifting, almost drifting off into sleep, and then she'll wake me up. It'll be that process for several hours. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. I think tonight I'm gonna do a little Wylands. We're gonna try to figure out electric. We got the car built, we have the boat built, we have our house built. It'd be nice to finish the house, but I don't want to do that. Not yet, anyways. I want to get electric built. I think electric would be cool to get up and running. And if I can get electric up and running, I'm wondering if I can get the backpack made. Because once I get into the power-related stuff, there's power armor, power helmet, which will allow me to go underneath water, which would be cool. And it would also give me that, I think, give me that backpack. I think for sure we're going to do a little Wylands tonight. So I have 4 hours in game until my destination. That'll put me, what, like 8 o'clock at night? Driving down the middle of Italy is like driving the Midwest. Just farmland on either side, flat, straight roads. Not much to see. Pretty, but not much to see. And not many windmills in the country either. I mean, you go some states. Oh my god. Windmills all over the place. That's actually, maybe that's the first windmills I've seen in Italy. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but I thought that was the first windmills. They have that excavator up there on the hill on the left-hand side. It would be cool if it was running, if it was digging. It should have been an animation that they put in. Same with that bulldozer over there. I'm going to play Wylands tonight, 7:30 Central Standard Time. Should be your morning, I think, right? We're going to focus on power. Little sports car. Yeah, it'd be nice to get the power up and running. I put down that one spotlight and it clearly takes power. We just need to get the power system running. It'd be cool to light up that area. Try to figure out what that takes. Get that accomplished. Oh, it might be your afternoon then. If it's 4 o'clock in the morning right now, it's probably your afternoon. $7:30 Central Standard Time. God, I hate to rest again. I'm sure that I can make this. Next destination. Oh, nice. You built your own button box. It didn't actually cost that much. You used the PlayStation 4 remote that I used off of eBay. 30 bucks? Cool. I was figuring you probably could go to like a Radio Shack here in the U.S. or some sort of like electronics store that sells, that has switches and stuff that you can purchase. Probably just buy the switches that you want. Get a little piece of wood and drill holes through them. Wire it up. The thing that I like the most about this, the Pro mods, is that the cities feel real. They don't feel like these little after concept, tiny little towns. They actually feel like really big cities. So when you're driving by a city like this, you're like, wow, look at this. You know, it's huge. Too bad we didn't unlock that town, though. Would have been nice to unlock that town. Alright, finally, 89 kilometers left. Woo! What a drive, what a drive. That's a crazy drive. You were slowing down because of this toll? Is that why we're slowing down? Get in a telepass lane. Oh yeah, we're all merging in. Little bit of frame rate drop right there. Look at all this industrial stuff coming up ahead. Wow, serious frame rate drop. Alright, kind of smoothed out. I don't know, I think it was that toll? No, I don't know. Radio Shack is good, it's kind of pricey. I have a website that I go to order parts at a really good price. Oh, cool. If I may post a link, I'll give it to you. I think you could try, but I think the bot might catch it. Give it a try. If not, I don't know if you're part of the Discord, but you could definitely post links in the Discord. Discord.me/OneLastMidnight. Now that I don't display my chat on the actual stream itself, I'll probably allow everybody to post links. I used to display chat on the screen, but then it just got to be too much dodo heads. One bad apple ruins it for everyone. I don't get people like that. I really don't. I have a hard time. My brain just does not process people that do that just for the fun of it. For what they perceive as fun. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, that town was so busy. Problematic. Actually caused a frame rate issue. Customer expects delivery soon. Make sure I arrive on time. Yeah, well, I'm trying to get there. You guys are having me go around and about to get to this location. Alright, how does this work? Alright, delivery is right up ahead. And I'm not even gonna bother parking. Hopefully I did not go over my delivery. I think I actually did because the bottom part changed. Was that extra sleep that I took. Probably shouldn't have done that. I wonder how much they're going to penalize me. I wonder how much they're going to penalize me. Alright, where do you want it? We got your watermelons here. Open up. All right, was I on time? Almost made level 14. Didn't say I was late on that. Let's look at the drivers. We had a driver that... It was Lucy, right? Let's set her up for high value cargo. Yeah, she's starting to make some cash. She's actually doing better than Ivan is. Ivan, let's set Ivan up for long distance drives. Let's see, where's the nearest dealership though? Because I can get some upgrades, right? Let's look at upgrades here. Only one upgrade for me? Come on. Where's the truck dealers? There's a truck dealer. There's two truck dealers down here. I wonder if I can get down there. Alright, let's pick this up. And I don't want to go into Finland. Let's flip this around. Wow. Finland, this is $100,000 for this drive. Holy smoke. Holy smoke. Outdoor floor tiles. Wow, that'd be cool, but okay, no. And I don't want to go to Rome. Oh yeah, that's it. That'll take me... Let's do this one really fast. That's going to take me to both dealers, right? I should be able to unlock several of these towns. Going through here. Oh, do I have to take some sort of... I do. I have to take a little boat ferry thing to get across there. And I think there was a dealer in both of these towns. Truck dealer in both of these towns. There was. All right, well, let's check that out. It's not going to be that long of a drive. So let's check that out. Dropped off these melons. Let's come around here. See you, bud. Take it easy, man. Guy was out there relaxing. Where's the GPS taking me for my delivery? Where do I gotta go pick this thing up? Wait a minute here. Oh, I think I'm just going right here to pick it up. yes. Alright, where's my trailer? Oh, it's right behind me. Go forward a little bit. Ah, there's a ferry I have to take. Sandbox, thank you. I might have to get some sleep. I always keep forgetting to check whether I need to get some sleep. I should get some sleep before I pick up my load because they're expecting me to be there on time. What exactly is this and why didn't you unlock when I went closer to it? Oh, no. Sorry. That's a company that wants a delivery. My bad. What time is it right now? It's 8 o'clock. We're getting into night. Yeah, either this town. Thank you for letting me in. Either this town is causing me problems or something, but I'm getting a serious spike of lag in there. Tyrion, what's going on, buddy? Have you heard about the new McDonald's of seniors? It's got a pair of fallen arches on top. There's a new McDonald's for seniors. Or of seniors. No, new McDonald's of seniors has fallen arches on top. That's funny. You a funny guy. You a funny guy. Why does this look like some sort of train depot or something? Totally does, right? That ferry glitched out for you, causing 70% damage. Hopefully it doesn't happen to you. Thanks. Yeah, that would not be cool. I told you about my mishap when I was trying to get the steering wheel working, right? Totally smashed my American truck. An American Truck Simulator. I mean, I ate that thing up. Head on with another vehicle. Wow, this is a busy roundabout. Oh, yep. I'm starting to get the sleepers. Alright, let's pull in here and take a... forget it. You know what? It's not. I changed my mind. Let's look at the map. There's a little break. There's an area where I can take a break that's right up the road, which I should have time for. Let me just let me turn on my task manager, see what's sucking up all my memory right now. Yeah. I don't know, maybe something was running at that moment in time. Maybe just that particular area of the map is a little wonky. Just realized I'm getting close to 1,500 subscribers. Getting pretty close there. It's awesome. Maybe we can break that tonight with Wylands, with the Wylands stream. I think sometime in January will be my first year anniversary on YouTube. I don't think I'm gonna break 2,000 before then. That would have been nice. All right, we need some sleep. Oof, maybe I should have got some sleep back there. Wow. I don't know how far in the red you can go. The apocalypse has affected everybody. I mean, it wasn't making much to begin with. YouTube is not, unless you've got like 100,000 subscribers. It really goes off of views. You need several 100,000 views to turn this into some sort of job. That's on a monthly basis. Several 100,000 views. In a several 100,000, I'm thinking like close to more like 500,000. And even then, that's not that's not a good job. You can make more money than McDonald's. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying doing this. I started doing this because my kids asked me why I didn't have a YouTube channel. Because my form of entertainment is video games. I choose video games over television, and if I'm not playing video games, I'm reading a book or something. And so they asked me, why don't I have a YouTube channel? I said, well, I don't know. Never thought about doing it. So I started doing it. I had the knowledge. I have the tools. And so started working on it. Turns out to be a lot more work than what I expected it would be. Significantly more than what I expected it to be. And, but otherwise, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I've met a lot of really cool people. And I'm having a great time by getting this, like, network of gamers to do some gaming with, which I think is, you know, above and beyond because I'm hanging out with some cool people. I don't know. I wasn't on before the apocalypse. I think people were making more. I came on right as the apocalypse happened. And so you can thank, what's his name? PewDiePie, I think was the reason why the apocalypse happened. But I find it a little bit hypocritical. Hypocritical. Because these same advertisers who are claiming, oh no, I don't want my ads to show up on this type of content or that type of content, would be are displaying ads on television, which has a wide variety of content. So I don't know. I don't get it. All right, Justin, man, take it easy, buddy. Yep, go pack some stuff. At 4 o'clock today, I'm calling to see if the delivery was made for the cup. If it was, I will definitely get it in the mail tomorrow. So I will see you tonight, my friend. Well, if you can't catch tonight, I'll see you later, man. Take it easy, buddy. Be well. Be very well. Yeah, one of the things that they're flagging people for is sexually suggestive content. And I'm like, are you kidding me? These are the same advertisers who advertise on some of these other cable channels that are just, you know, that's exactly their content, the level of content which they put out. It's the same series of advertisers who are advertising on Twitch. But Yep. I don't get it. They say they don't want to put ads on politically motivated stuff. The same group of advertisers who are advertising on any of the news networks, CNN or whatever. I don't get it. I don't get it. Google should have just stood their ground and said, this is the content that we provide. If you want to provide ads on it, then this is what you're paying for. Otherwise, go away. They should have just absolutely gone away. They should have put their back up. I think the advertisers would have caved. And why did it happen for PewDiePie? Because I guess PewDiePie did this series of videos that were very questionable. Like he had one where Jesus was singing some kid song or something weird. He had one where Hitler was doing something. He paid people on Fiverr to create these videos that he wanted to post. He posted these videos. The content was questionable, offensive to several people, to say the least. And the advertisers then turned around and said, why are we putting our product names on this type of content? And that started the purge. The purge. Were people making more money? I don't know. You have to listen to... It's kind of interesting. You know who Francis is? He goes under the name Boogie 47 something. And he does some video games, but he's kind of like original content. It's kind of interesting. He's got a really good following, pretty solid following. He's in the millions. And it's interesting to listen to him talk about how the apocalypse affected him. And, you know, I don't know how truthful he was about how much he was making or not. But, you know, he claims that it took him 10 years to make $1 million. And I don't know if that was cumulative or if that was, if he's talking about now he makes $1 million a year. So I'm not too sure. I don't know if that's a true statement anymore. Tyrion said, what I really think is that the advertisers used that as an excuse to begin the purge in favor of TV over YouTube, where they can control the content. I also think Google caved because TV ad revenue dwarfs what they can make from content creators. I don't know if that last statement is true. The statistics on YouTube viewing, I mean, the amount of video views that's happening on a day-to-day basis is staggering. We're talking in the neighborhood of hundreds of years. Oh, TV content streamed on YouTube now? Well, you have to understand, streaming... Oh, you mean TV content streaming on YouTube? Oh, yeah. I think as a platform, Twitch and YouTube have definitely taken over. They've taken money out of traditional television. Traditional television even started to make the move a couple years back. What, YouTube or not YouTube, HBO and Showtime and all of those major companies started to have their own platform, their own direct view platform where they don't have any ads. So, in lieu of some sort of monthly payment. I think ultimately as bandwidth progresses and our networks continue to get faster and faster, I would think, and cheaper, I would think that you would finally eventually see the elimination of broadcast television in lieu of something that is online only. I think people are still going to want big production type stuff, but even some of the big names are doing their own little series on YouTube. Ricky Gervais started a series on YouTube that actually promoted the creation of a sitcom. His David Brent character that he really expanded out to David Brent character on YouTube, and now he's got some sort of like either movie or sitcom deal or something for the David Brent character. So I think entertainers are starting to use it differently too. I don't know. It's an interesting concept. I'm less than 1 year into it, so I'm not an expert by any stretch of the means. Talk to me in 5 years. So we'll see what happens. I'm giving myself a window of 5 years of this for YouTube. Because if you go back and you look at people who have a pretty decent size following, it seems to be roughly like 5 years. It takes them about 5 years to build up a decent size audience. I think there's a lot of factors to that. I think people like you, number one, people you can connect with people. Two is that you have some sort of consistency that people can find you. And three, that you're always putting up content that people want to watch. Which is tough. I think it's tough for a video gamer because that's an out-of-pocket expense. I am not anywhere to the size that people give me free keys. I do get free keys, but they're from games that you probably don't want to play. That nobody wants to play, and they're just giving it out to little channels because even big channels don't want to touch them. It's kind of funny. It's all kind of funny. You just hope that the big boys don't push out the individual content creators, which was what I personally think the apocalypse is about, getting rid of individuals by bankrupting. I don't think it's profitable. I think what's going to happen is the new series of YouTube creators are going to have a different concept that I don't know if I can make this a viable business or a viable job. It's not going to be a career choice unless you can attract an enormous audience. I mean, even as it is, YouTube is skewed where they are preferential to the number of views. So if I put up a piece of content and it didn't get very many views, it gets buried in the recommendations. But if some other person that has more views and gets more views puts up the same block of content that I just put up, it tends to they get more recommendations. It seems they get more recommendations. Of course, they have a bigger well of people to pull from initially, but it seems like they get a little bit more preference pushed their ways because they can generate more revenue, right? It's very interesting. There's a lot of videos talking about how ad revenue and how the Google algorithm works and how it treats some content creators more preferable to other content creators. It's weird. The whole thing is weird. I guess if I had to say anything, if you wanted to get into this business, get into it with the idea that you're not going to make anything. It's a net loss. It's an absolute net loss. Especially if you're doing video games, because you have to pay for the video games. Your time, the amount of time, it's horrible. Oh, am I supposed to go in here? No, don't bail out. Popularity is confused for quality. True, but with that statement, the people who are popular can afford to create quality. So right now, I'm very limited to, oh gods. Shoo! Oh, I just found my horn. Cool. I'm very limited to only being able to record a block of time. Let's say if I do a Let's Play video of like Banished or something like that. I do that as a 30-minute block of time. There's no editing or very little editing. And that's because I can't afford to spend 3 hours or 4 hours editing that 30 minutes down to something that would be probably more entertaining than just that raw 30 minutes. So it's an interesting catch-22. If you can ever get to the point where you can hire an editor that just spends 8 to 10 hours a day editing videos and knows how to do it quickly, I mean, that would be a dream. And the content creator could just spend 8 to 10 hours a day creating, and you would have this. Hopefully, you would have some not only good quantity, but you would also have good quality too. I look at some of the larger channels that really only put out like one video a week. I think that they could do that now because they're a large channel and they could spend all week just creating that one video. I would like to be able to do that. That'd be awesome. I did the Banished 2 challenge. I tried to get creative with the Banished 2 challenge. That took a lot of time. It took a lot of time. Gamer, welcome back, buddy. Maybe you can make money by doing McDonald's jokes on YouTube. Maybe. It's kind of funny. My wife, she's not really, she's Asian, so she's not really into like putting on makeup or anything. But she just started getting involved with it, with some of these beauty videos on how to apply makeup. And you want to talk about some big channels? Those are some big channels. Women gravitate towards that type of stuff. She turned into like, I don't know, it was about 5 years ago. She turned into like all natural. Everything that we eat, everything that we drink, anything that she puts on her body is like all natural. And I told her, I said, you should go and start a YouTube channel where you're just focusing on all natural products. Like she makes her own toothpaste. She makes her own beauty masks. She makes her own all of that stuff. And she used to be big on like the chemical masks that she would buy for like $80 or something. And now she doesn't do that at all. I told her she should go spread the love. Tell people what to do. All right, don't crash me. Doo-doo. Yeah, beauty vloggers. They're huge. And she got sucked into it too, man. She spent hundreds of dollars on whatever products that they were telling her to buy. That balancing equations is hard for school. Good job, though. At least you learned it. When you need it later in life, it'll be there for you. Yeah, 200 kilometers to our next destination. See, I don't think we're that far away. We're just like right down the road. Oh, wait. Before I leave this area, I forgot. It wasn't there. It was down here. Yes? Yes. Oops. Come on. Move, map. Why won't you move, map? Turkey. Well, I need to be down there. There is a dealership down here somewhere. Oh, not there. Down even farther. Dang it. Like right in here. Okay, let's go down in there because there's a dealership or something down there. Yep. There's a dealership there and there's a dealership over in Palermo. No, man, I'm not going to hit the tanker. It's too expensive. It's flammable, too. It's a number 3 flammable. This is gorgeous, though. Look at this. I love it. I love these towns, man. They're so in-depth in Pro Mods. Even to the point where they have stickers in the windows and stuff. Look at that. Off to the right. I don't know if that's a vending machine or if that guy's got some sort of sticker in the window. Maybe a vending machine. Looks like a vending machine. Go green, go green. No such luck. I'm really surprised that nobody has figured out, none of these gamers have figured out how to take Google Maps, the Google Map data, and extrapolate a city map based on the Google Map data. Because you can get topography data off of Google Maps, so you'll know elevation. And while you might be able, while you might not be able to get the actual physical building size, but you can get the building footprint at the very least. And you can get all the roads. So I'm very surprised nobody has used that. Now, granted, nobody's going to want to play a one-for-one driving game. There's no way. You're not going to have somebody sit down and drive 600 miles in a video game where it's actually a one-for-one ratio. It would just take way too long. That would be great for training people on how to drive. One-for-one ratio. But I would think that you would be able to, like, quickly be able to get a map of the United States and then just figure out how to cut down enough of it so that it's whatever ratio you need it to be. I don't even know what the ratio is in ETS or ATS. It's probably like 25 to 1. Maybe it's more. Do I know those ancient... Hey, dude, you know those ancient artifacts in Astroneer? Ancient artifacts meaning the stuff that people are finding on the crashed ships? Is that what you're talking about? What ancient artifacts are you talking about? The bones? Ruins. Ancient artifacts in Astroneer. The ruins in Astroneer. You're talking about the monoliths? Please describe. Please describe. Oh, the monoliths, right? The monoliths, no. Nothing to do with the monoliths except that there's usually research around the monoliths. Yeah, the bright blue pillars, yeah. They're actually various different colors. But yeah, there's usually research around them. That's it. And I know, I was very excited about those bright blue pillars, those monoliths, until somebody told me that they've been in the game for a long time. I'm like, no, have they really? Because I found one, and I was like, oh, something new, something new. And I was like, people were like, no. Where have you been, bud? Yeah, there's research around them. That's it. I found a ton of them on the air. Dude scared me. I found a ton of them on the aired planet. The one where we did the arid race? There was a bunch all over the place. I'm very excited to see what their big content is going to be in December. I'd really like for Terrain 2.0 to come out, or for, man, you know what? I personally would like them to just to see an optimization update come out. That's it. Just give me a memory optimization update. I'd be very, very happy with that. That way I could do more multiplayer stuff without having to worry about it. Everybody getting lagged out. Game freezes, like freezes locks up, or freezes, you get a little bit of a lag spike. Lag spike. Yeah. Where am I going here? Hold on. No. What's going on here, fellas? Yes, I should be going down this road. Okay, yes. Going down this road, then turning around, coming back later. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I want. All right. Yeah, if you're getting a lag spike when you put down 1 tether, wow. Wait till you put down 100. I luckily have a powerful enough computer where I don't really start seeing lag at all until I'm on my 4th or 5th base. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, there's a little damage there. Or I'm hosting multiple people. I'm gonna have to stop at a repair shop. Feels like I'm driving a little bit. Yeah, you put down too many tethers, and it causes a problem. Too many tethers is problematic. That's because of the memory, right? So they're not unloading any of the objects that they put down. So what happens is the more and more objects you put down, the more and more lag, and the more and more memory you wind up eating up. It just keeps sucking up more and more. Who is this? Oh, it's a DAF dealership. Is that something they'll fix? Yeah, there's a guy working on it. They hired a guy to do their performance stuff. He's working on loading and unloading of objects right now. I'm so excited and waiting for him to finish his work. 1,400 in repairs. Let's see. Can I get any kind of... No. I can't, can I? Have a new engine update? Not till 16. I don't get a new engine till 16. No. Has to do, well, it has to do with both, right? If you had endless amounts of memory, then their game could continue to take more and more memory. But you don't have endless amounts of memory, so their game just currently keeps taking and taking. Yeah, early access. They don't even call it early access. They call it pre-alpha. They've been very adamant about calling it pre-alpha. Which, honestly, would be way before early access. I can't complain too much about their product because I like their product a lot. There's been so many other games that I've purchased for their price point, $19, that wasn't even close to being finished. And wasn't enjoyable to play. What's going on, Austin? How you feeling, buddy? Have I noticed that the hydrogen refinery makes that ding? Yes. We call it the pizza oven. It sounds like a pizza oven, man. That's a great sound effect. I hope they never change that sound effect. I like the pizza oven sound effect. Ah, oh, got hit for another speeding violation. Come on, man. Wasn't going that fast. Good news and bad news? What's your bad news? Bad news always first. Gotta have surgery on like your arm or your shoulder, or is this your leg? You broke your leg too, right? Leg? Is it a like they've got to go in, put a pin in or something, or is it just they can do it with a laser? All right, what's the good news? Sorry to hear about your surgery, man. The good news is that you're single. Alrighty then. Yeah, you know what? My advice on relationships is don't worry on relationships. You're gonna have so many relationships in your life. It's not funny. They're painful when you break up with them, but you get over it. Get over it, you move on. That whole concept, there's a million fish in the sea, is absolutely right. Wow, look at this elevated freeway. Yeah, don't sweat about that stuff, man. You're young. Don't worry about that stuff. There's going to be a million little dumb things that are going to happen in relationships. Don't even trip on that stuff. But you're right. If you're not happy, move on. Alright, getting off to Palermo. I don't know what this guy is hauling in front of me. It looks interesting. When we drive in Ireland, I hope we see a Guinness truck. That would be awesome. Let me see a Guinness truck, man. If you can read this web address, you are going too close. Oh my god. Don't stop. Oh man, these guys and stopping. Oh, let's go. Oh, I'm stuck here till this Jerkosaurus goes. Go, buddy, go. What an idiot. Can't believe that guy. All right, 32 kilometers to the final destination. Or till this destination. I have to say, for my maiden voyage of, well, it's not my maiden voyage of Pro Mods, but for my second voyage of Pro Mods, I am very impressed with it. Very impressed. Pro Mods for the win. Now, there's also a dealership in this town, too. I'm hoping it's a Volvo dealership. Oh my god. Hold on, I'll read that out, Tyrion. I'll read that out for everybody. That one is actually better than the first one. Let me get to my destination. Alright. Palermo discovered. Speeding violation. I know, 16 days till Christmas. Kind of amazing. Alright, so Tyrion says, it's a joke. A Neutron walks into McDonald's and orders a burger. He asks how much it is. The girl says, for you, Neutron, no charge. Oh, I thought it was good. That was good. I like that one, sir. Alright, we're turning right up here at this light. Nice ocean view over there. Gotta be specific. What things are you hearing? Police? Yes. Airplanes? Yes. I added a bunch of mods in. Who is this? Oh, Renault's. Oh, nice. Did I say right? Did I mean left? I don't know. I have no idea. I've been talking for 2 hours. And even though I drink water, after 2 hours I start mumbling my words. That's kind of a good limit for me, 2 hours. I'm dropping it off here, right? Yes. And there's no way I'm parking it in that spot. I'm sorry, but oh, that's right. I hate this one. Hold on, bud. There we go. Now I made it in. Should I go for the extra bonus? Here. Let's just look at it. Let's take one swipe at it. What was it? Discord? Discord.me, M-E, / OneLastMidnight. All right, let's see here. I think we're gonna go with fuel saving with free driving and for a tractor. I definitely want to do the ADR training. That would be nice, but I'm gonna wait. Fragile cargo? Nah. Just-in-time delivery? I mean, way more experience, way more reward, especially when you get down to these. It's crazy. Let's save on fuel. Am I doing a stream tonight? Yes, I'm doing Y-Lands. We're gonna work on Y-Lands and we're gonna work on some electricity. Try to get the electricity running. I did unlock several things here. Some new chassis and stuff. Some of them are extremely expensive. I didn't unlock a new mirror though. I mean a new mirror. I did unlock a new mirror. I did not unlock a new engine. I'm gonna have to look at that stuff next time we play. But I thank you. I appreciate it. Do you have any merchandise to sell? That is coming very, very, very soon. I am working on creating a line of merchandise. Coffee cups, t-shirts, mouse pads, that type of stuff. So sure, they're coming soon. Anyways, have a good one, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. We'll see you tonight. Take it easy. Bye-bye. Wait, you're still here? Bye-bye. Bye-bye.